K. Vashita from 10th standard. Respectable principal of the school M. Shekhar Yadav sir, a correspondent of the school Kakam Anil sir. Respected teachers, my dear brothers and sisters, a pleasant morning to all. Today my turn to present a topic in front of you. There are so many social issues in our present society. One of the social issues is the gender inequality and the women's rights. Let's know about the gender inequality and the women's rights. We know about the gender equality. Treating the girls and women not equal to the boys is known as a gender equality. And the gender equality refers to unequal treatment and the opportunities of the individual based on their genders, and they are manifesting with a various forms which are in the society of the access of the disparities in the opportunities and the responsibilities, and achieving the social justice and the human development and the human rights and etc. What is mean by the gender equality? Treating the girl and a woman not to the comparing to the boys, and not equal treatment to the comparative of the boys, and in ancient times the girls and women are permanently work to the household works for don't educating them, and they are only permitted to the household works. And not only in the ancient times, until today, the gender inequality problem is being continuing in the society. Why you have to think that? And some of the social factors of aspects of the gender inequality, discrimination and the violences. Mainly the gender inequality is mainly discriminating by the girls and women, including in the education, employment, healthcare, and in the political participation, are also affected in the violences, which are domestic violence, sexual hazard, and the harmful traditional practicing. And next, economic disparities. The gender inequality contributes to the economic disparities, which includes in the present society, and as a gender pay the gap and limited accesses to the economical resources of the opportunities. And next, political underrepresentation. The gender inequality is a political underrepresentation, making the rules and influences the policies of laws and etc. If here an example of the gender equality, in a family there is a couple and they have two children, a boy and a girl. In the education purpose, in the gender equality in those two children, a boy is educating in the corporate and the private schools, and must ensure the girl educating in the private government schools. Here where the gender equality, these type of problems are mainly in our society. Not only these, many problems which are facing by the girls and women by the discrimination and etc. Not only this, and if a pregnancy woman give a birth to a baby boy, the entire family will celebrating and proudly saying that it was a boy. Suppose that if a baby girl was born, they said that it's just a girl with a faded voice and a dull face. Here where the gender equality between the two children for birth to death, the girls and women are facing the gender equality problem. And next, promoting the women's leadership. Here, promoting the opportunities from the women in educational, in the politics participation, and we have to encourage the women to do any work in the society, and giving freedom to the women to do the work in the society. And the importance of the gender equality. There are three main factors of the importance of the gender equality: gender equality, social justice, and the sustainable development. First, let's know about the gender equality. It is a fundamental human right which is in our Indian Constitution, and all individuals' genders are treated with a dignity and a respect of regardless of their genders. And next, social justice. The social justice is also giving the justice to all genders equally in the opportunities and resources of the jobs and etc. in the society. And next, sustainable development. The gender inequality contributes to the sustainable development goals, which contributes to the economic disparities and the reproduction of the producers and the etc. And let's know about the sexual assault and the torturing abusement. Here the central government appointed the J.S. Verma committee in the year of 2013 on the basis to prevent the sexual assault and abusement for the girls and women, to prevent this one. And the basis of these suggestions, the Honorable President of India audience suggestions on 2nd February 2013, the central government passed the Central Criminal Amendment Act, which is in the 2013, which is also called as the Nirbhaya Act. This act was implemented in the 3rd April 2013. And next, some of the sexual assaults which are facing by the women and girls in nowadays, they are by the discrimination of the women and girls, they are mentally and physically disturbing in their health issues, and they are forced to the prostitutions and the social and religious prostitutions. And next, the watching the obscene pictures and reading the rustic writings. These are the some of the factors which are in the sexual assaults. And next, about the unequal care and burden, the unequal responsibilities works of the domestic works to the women often fall down burden to them, and they are mentally and physically disturbing by the domestic works. And next, about the women's rights, the women are facing many problems, but across the globe, the women and girls are facing many problems by the discriminations on the basis of the sex and the gender. And women's suffrage, the women are during the 19th and earlier 20th centuries, the women are educated to the discrimination of right to vote for women. In 1893, the New Zealand is the first country which gave the right to vote for women. But these news which is slowly spreaded over the world, and slowly all countries are giving the women and girls to educating. By the educating of the girls and women in the society, they develop. And our India's literacy rate and India is not a developing country. Has been developed country in the present society. When the woman is educating, then automatically our nation is also educated. And we have to give freedom to the women to do works in the society, and to do not discriminating by them. By discrimination, they are mentally and physically disturbing by their health issues, and we have to give the opportunities in education, employment, and in the healthcare center, the opportunities for jobs, employments, and etc. to give the women and develop the nation. And here in the gender equality, women's rights, we have to should compulsory educate the girls to develop the nation and to do not discriminating by them. And we have to Central government passed many acts to protect the women's rights, like POCSO Act, Dowry Prohibition, and Immoral Trafficking Acts. These type of acts which are implemented by the government to protect the women, and these acts are always protecting the women from various discriminations in the society. And at last, my conclusion is, we have all are before equal the law. The gender equality is not a problem in the society. We have to reduce the gender equality problem, and the women, we have to encourage the women to do work in the society, and must and should educate the women and the girl in the society. And thank you for giving this great opportunity.
Okay.